Hello, friends. Mrs. Gorm here. See, I'm here. I am getting better at this technology stuff, and I figured out how to get my face in it, but I'm still working on some things, so we will get me included in it soon. All right, I want to review our words and talk about our article, Women Can Be Good Boxers and Win Big Fights. Okay, so our vocabulary word is champion. Champion is a person who has defeated all rivals in a competition. We talked about how the Kansas City Chiefs, they are the champions in football. So they are the best. They defeated all their rivals. Okay. We talked about our focus question. How is Holly Holm helping change things for women? How is Holly Holm helping change things for women? So today we are going to try out a new strategy. We are going to try out pasta. Okay? Pasta. And we're going to look at our article here and use pasta to help us better understand it. So, when you read an article, when you read a passage, when you read informational text, there's a lot of details that go into it. There's lots of facts in it. We need to then figure out how to identify which facts are most important and connect with our purpose. Okay, so we got to figure out which facts help us understand it and which facts are just extra. So you're going to use key details to help you remember what you learned from the source, and then you can use that information to compare to other sources. You can identify key details by asking questions like, what is my purpose for reading? Is it to answer questions? Is it to learn new information? Identify details that support a text? What are the words or phrases that help me respond to my purpose? You may have to use your knowledge about the world and how sources work to help you. Okay, so with pasta, if you ever cook with mom or dad or grandma or grandpa, you've probably made pasta of some sort, okay? And when you make pasta, you boil the noodles in water, but then you've got to get rid of that extra water, okay? So that only the pasta is left. So that's what we're going to be doing with reading. We are going to leave our noodles or our good stuff that connects to our purpose, and we're going to get rid of all this extra water, the stuff that doesn't help us understand our purpose for reading. Okay? So our purpose for reading this is, how is Holly Holm helping change things for women? So I'm going to show you how we can use pasta to help us. Women can be good boxers and win big fights. All right, so as I read this, if it's something that helps me connect to my purpose, how is she helping change things, I'm going to underline it, okay? I'm going to use my pen, and I'm just going to underline it, okay? If it doesn't connect with anything, I'm just going to leave it be, not doing anything to it, okay? Holly Holmes is a fighter. That doesn't really tell me how she's changing things, so I'm not going to underline that one. She's one of the best fighters in the world. Oh, wow. So she's one of the best fighters. Okay, that does kind of tell me something special about her that maybe will help me understand why she's doing that. So I'm going to underline these words, best fighters in the world. Holly is 34 years old. That doesn't really tell me how she's changing things. Holly just competed in a newer kind of fighting sport. It is called mixed martial arts. Mixed martial arts allows hitting and kicking. Wrestling is part of it too. It is different from boxing. Boxing only allows punching. All right, well, that paragraph gave me really good information, but I don't really think it helped me to understand how she's helping change things for women. So I'm not going to underline anything in that paragraph. Holly started as a boxer. She started as a boxer. Okay. She became a champion. Oh, okay, so the fact that she's a champion in it tells me something good. Then she learned mixed martial arts. Well, that doesn't tell me how she's changing things, really. Not many people know about women's boxing. I think that does connect because she's helping to teach other people, helping to get people to notice. Okay. Champion of two sports. Holly and Ronda Rousey had a fighting match. Many people watched it on TV. Oh, see, so that tells me how she's helping to get people to notice. But I don't think I need to remember that people watched it on TV. Rhonda was the best at mixed martial arts. Okay, I think that could relate, so I'm going to go ahead and underline it. Everyone thought she would win. Well, I think if we've got this part, we don't really need that. Holly is good at boxing. Nobody knew if she could win a mixed martial arts fight. Holly did it. Oh my gosh, she did it. She won. Now Holly is champion at 2 sports. So that tells me something that she did really well, and that helped to kind of set the stage for women maybe to be able to be good at 2 sports, huh? Mauricio Solomon works for a boxing group. It gives titles to champions. When a boxer wins a big fight, they get a belt. He was watching Holly's fight. Mauricio saw Holly win. He knew that Holly was a boxer first. Okay, again, a lot of good information in there. It tells me about how boxers get titles, but it doesn't really give me information about how she's changing things. Mauricio hopes that Holly's win will help boxing too. That could kind of, but I don't know. She shows that women can box. Oh, yes. That tells me how she's changing things, right? Women can now box too. He hopes boxing promoters will notice Holly. Oh, yeah. So if they notice Holly, promoters set up boxing matches. So if they notice Holly, they're going to set up more women. More women matches. Okay, so what we went through here, we just went through and we found a few sentences that really helped us. So on our 2 pages, we narrowed it down to best fighters in the world, champion, not many people know about women's boxing, Rhonda was the best at mixed martial arts, Holly did it, she won, now Holly's a champion at 2 sports, she shows that women can box, and he hopes boxing promoters will notice Holly. So we've identified just a few, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sentences that tell me how she's changing things, okay? What I want you to do now is to go through this next paragraph, or not next paragraph, this next section here. Only do this next section. And I want you to underline a few sentences that you think tie into how is Holly Holm helping change things for women. Then post it on Class Kick. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.